We are at the Grand Mosque in the centre of Paris, and we come for the mint tea, which I have heard is delicious, and here it is. I'm yet to be the judge of that, jury's out. Oh, it actually is delicious. Yeah, it's really, really nice. It's like a revitalizer. We also want to do a bit of sketching here too, because I just think like Islamic architecture is very beautiful, and we want to do a bit of that.
It's actually really hard because it's quite intricate, so this is actually one that would take longer if we were taking our time with it. So, I mean, it's kind of like a rough interpretation of what's actually in front of me, if you don't mind.
I realised that I'm rubbish at sketching, so with sketching real life things. So when I doodle, I usually doodle around stuff that's already on the page. I think it's quite hard to doodle on a blank page. So I just made the whole bit by looking at it. You're using different shades?
Yeah, slightly different shades. I mean, this is a rough job now because I think I'm running out of time.
You got 30 seconds.
I don't think this can work in 7 minutes, guys. Hold it up. There we go.
It worked okay, but it worked a lot better when I added this back page on it. But it's alright.
It doesn't look great, I'm not gonna lie. In fact, it looks nothing like what's in front of me.
Let's hold it up and see. Oh, it's pretty good.
It does it.
So we're at the Park of the Big Butts, which is called the Big Butts because it's so big and beautiful, and we're trying to find... We came here because... cultural reference. We came here because it's a bit alternative, it's free and it's beautiful, and we're trying to find a nice spot to go and do some sketching. Okay, 7 minutes. Cool. Expect a lot from Eliska because she did an art GCSE.
An art GCSE? Didn't you do a German GCSE, Bob?
Expecting Deutsch.
We all know how that turned out.
What do you mean? It turned out badly. 7 minutes is the kind of... I think the aim behind it is that it forces you to do something quite quickly. And I'm hoping that over time my sketches are going to get nicer.
I want to go in with a second color as well, so I'm kind of going to go do this roughly. I don't think I have time to do anything remotely, I don't know, more time consuming. Don't have my glasses on either, so like if there isn't any detail in this, that's because I can't actually freaking see the details.
Done?
Yeah, it's a few scribbles.
Let's see. What do you think of it?
I mean, it just looks like a bunch of scribbles, but best I could do in 7 minutes. Jack, how do you feel that went?
It's just reinforced my view that I'm very bad at drawing, but I enjoyed it still. It's nice. It's like quite tranquil and like good for the old mind. So Eliska's just drawing away, and the reason we chose this place, which is the Palace of Tokyo, is because the architecture is pretty cool, and it's a little bit off the tourist track, although literally, I mean it is touristy, but literally on the opposite side of the river you've got the Eiffel Tower. It's kind of cool, it's still very central, but it's not crowds of tourists here, and it's a very cool building. How are you doing, Eliska? It's alright actually. So I'm going to try and be a bit more modern arty with this one. Just going to do big, bold, motherfucking lines. So I am drawing, which I know everyone's been wondering, with a Palomino Blackwing on a black slate, which my mommy got me, like all my best things. I really love it. Only notebook I've ever managed to fill. Yeah, I quite like it too.
I don't think I can beat that.
I like that. I tried to give some. Yeah, anyway, I like it. I don't know why I did it on a jaunty angle. Trying to hide, make it more jaunty and modernist.
Yeah. I also feel like I'm starting to learn to use the black paper a bit more, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it. I mean, I wanted to make the challenge more interesting by picking black paper and white pencils. It's like a negative of what we would normally expect to be drawing on.
Okay, squiggle birds. So I'm gonna take your notebook. You're gonna do the same with mine. I'm just gonna draw squiggles like this. And the aim for you is to turn each one of those squiggles into a bird. So for this one, you only get 3 minutes. Start. So squiggle birds is good because if you got creatively stuck doing something, just draw some squiggles on a page and try and turn it into a bird or anything else if you want to, but birds works really well. And it just helps you break any creative gaps, basically, any blocks that you've got. It gets you out of your current mindset and into a different mindset, and you're using what you've got, which is the squiggles on the page. So it's a creative limitation. Welcome. We are at the Arab Institute, still in Paris, and we came here because the architecture here is something that we wanted to see. All of the windows have shutters that are based on kind of Islamic screens, but they've got mechanical apertures, so it's kind of like the inside workings of a camera. And this is what we're going to sketch next. So I put 7 minutes. We're going to try and use those 7 minutes to do 7 drawings.
I'm again trying to make use of the fact that I have black paper and white pencils essentially. So I'm just going to try and do the shapes. See how that goes. I also quite like the mechanical element of the window, so I might try and do that, like draw it, but I think that's going to be quite hard and my drawing skills are not up to scratch these days, so we'll see how it goes.
Not trying to do the whole thing, just trying to get across a certain level of detail. It's cool, like it's nice having these because you're starting to build up like this repertoire of kind of memories, and if you're storyboarding or sketching or something, you've got these places that you can start basing stories, which is quite cool. We're walking down the St. Martin Canal. It's a lovely scenic little place. It starts at Republique and it goes round. It's a cool place because it's got very cool shops around the side, along the bank of it, but also cool bars, and it's just very scenic with all of these kind of big
and it's
bridges.
Chill. Everybody's like chilling by the side, and there's little parks and stuff next to it, so it's like
exactly a
nice place to be on a day off.
But also this is on an alternative tour destination. This is alternative because it's kind of hipster, but also not touristy, which is good. So we're going to sketch something around here too. Good place for a sketch.
Yeah, why not? Okay.
Canal Saint Martin. Are you ready? It's cool because it's quite cool shapes. It's quite a pronounced bridge, as it were.
It has a tour.
Tour. Can you tell what it is yet?
Yeah.
It's okay.
You happy with it?
It's okay. Out of time?
Out of time. I can't believe that took 7 minutes.
Welcome to Comptoir General, which is this little bar on the Canal Saint Martin. It's hidden, it's very popular, we found out last night, so we came in the day instead. And I can see why it's popular because it's super nice. You got parents, kids, old stuff, great music, great place, sunlight, plants, all the things. Though we're going to use this spot for a little bit of sketching. I'm going to challenge Eliska to a 7-minute sketch of whatever you can see in front of your eyeballs. Shall we start? I'm going for like a cartoony kind of effect this time. Done. It's okay. What do you think? It's supposed to just be like a little bit cartoony.
I actually really like it.
Just trying to get some of the madness of the place in there. So we're here at Farzona's cousin's apartment, and the little tower thing is doing its light show, and we're going to do it's flashing. We're being flashed by a big phallic symbol. And we're going to do the last sketch of the day on the roof.
Well, I want to play on the fact that I have black paper, but that involves me like actually getting a first sketch of this thing down first, which is not going super well.
So this is good because it's kind of like a diary entry without actually having to sit down and write anything. You just take a little bit of time, absorb the surroundings, and in the future hopefully this will make sense to me. Out of time.
Woo! Let us see the final product.
Right. Can you see that?
Yeah.
What do you think of it? I think it's much more my style. How do you do?
Meh.
Hold it up against what we're looking at here. Hang on.
Ingen.
Oh, it looks pretty cool. I really like that one. I think that's your best one yet.
Do you like it?
Alright, let's rock
Get
and roll.
out of here.
Thanks guys for watching another weird travel guide by Eliska and me. Hopefully you enjoyed Alternative Paris. Let us know in the comments below if we missed any alternative essentials. Also, let us know if you're going to put your sketchbook into action. Just wanted to shout out Farzona as well, who obviously helped us navigate Alternative Paris. That's one of Eliska's best friends ever. Hit the subscribe button to show some love, and see you next week where we'll be looking at London architecture. Catch you later, guys.
And this is me! By the way,